Hey, what's the haps, hip dogs and cats? In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at two builds. Essentially, they're the same. This is the alt mode. This is the bot mode. This one is Optimus Prime, and you can see that he's wearing one Lunarworks. And this is basically Ironworks, but from the Botropolis set. Looks very, very, very nice. And over here, we have the bot mode version, and this is Nemesis Prime, and he's wearing one Ironworks. And I think the color pairing on this one arguably works better than the one we have over here, but still very, very nice to look at, and they're both extremely easy to make. And so in this video, we are going to go over the tutorial on how to build both of them, okay? So this one, I'll tell you the one thing that I don't like is this. There's this big sizable gap just kind of like chilling there, and everything is just kind of held in by that piece. And so I'm not a big fan of that, but whatever, dude, it is what it is, man. We're just playing with toys. Excuse me, it's clearing my throat. Got that yuck mouth, dude. But all right. So let me see how to best explain this. I guess I can just start removing some of the bits. And yeah. All right, so this in essence is the torso right over here. It's easy to see, right? The head would normally like pop up, and this is the front of the chest. And so we're just going to have that sideways. And there is a peg that can fold out from the chest. The fitting's a little bit loose, so I have this tiny piece of paper to kind of thicken up the connection. And then we're just going to have the one crane arm plugged in with this little blaster. And at the tip of the blaster, in order to create the converter here, we're plugging the tip of the blaster into the back, and then we are converting that into a hook connector. And on the side, we have two of the legs plugged in, but you'll notice that the panels are gone from both sides, and I use them somewhere else. But in essence, this is the main car towing like contraption over here, okay? All right, now the other bit that you're going to create right now is you're going to be taking the hip connector that's attached to this panel bit. You are going to be connecting it to one of the panel legs, and that's the second panel leg just plugged in there. And then these are going to sit and fit into the soles of his feet. Okay. The spacing is not perfect, but it's good enough that you can kind of fake it in there. And I kind of tell myself that this is like a ramp for the car to go up, but I don't know, man. I'm just playing with my imagination. And what else? So we have this other panel here, and this is just a blank panel that's supposed to go on the back of Ironworks. And we're going to take that and we're going to plug that in underneath right there. And then using that connection, we're going to plug that in right there, if it'll let me. And there we go. And there you have it, dang nabbit. And that's pretty much it. Very easy build, right? And like I said, the thing that I dislike most is the fact that it's just all just hanging on this and there's nothing else really holding it here. Yeah, that's probably my biggest disappointment in this, but at the same time, it's not too bad. You can extend these out if you want some like blaster action over here, and possibly you might be able to angle this to get a post protruding so that you could plug it in or over here, but I don't know, man. I'm just kind of okay with this, so I'm just going to set that aside right over here. This guy over here, this is Nemesis Prime with one Ironworks. And we can start peeling some of the bits off, and I'll just tell you how it works. So this is the square arm over here, right? And we just have that configured like so, and then it's going to plug in to the trapezoid arm, and that's going to plug into the hook. And that entire thing is going to plug into the back, and that's very easy. The arm over here, like, man, I can't believe how quickly I'm going to be able to explain this build to you. This arm is connected right over there. And so the back of his blaster is plugged into the exhaust, and then the front is just plugged in. And so, yeah, that's pretty much it. This over here, not that it's complicated, but it just needs a little bit of explaining. So in his hand, he's just holding his blaster. And then at the scope, we have the Ironworks blaster plugged in, right? This one over here, this is just a hip connector, and then we are plugging in that extraneous panel like so. And then what we're going to do is this bit would normally be folded up back over here. Then what we're going to do is we're going to fold this out. And then we're going to take this bit and we're going to plug that in here. And then we're just going to fold that up like that. And then it kind of sandwiches his arm. And then at the bottom, did I mention this already? That we have is just the Ironworks legs with the thighs bent in, and we just have that plugged into the underside of the foot. The back of the heels are just kind of pressed down. I don't know why I did that, but I think it was necessary. And then we're going to get this. Plug that in, Jer. Plug that in there. I say Jer. I meant to say plug that in there, Jer, like Sonny and Cher, but I got ahead of myself. And so once we kind of clean him up, that's what Homeboy's going to look like. And I think he looks dope. And then we're going to have this one just right over there. And boom, you have the bot mode and alt mode. One Siege Optimus Prime mold, be it Nemesis or Standard, and one Ironworks mold and one Ironworks mold. And you can have this happen. You can build this at home. Ah, man. All right, time to go. See ya.